Good morning students, my name is Rupal Joshi and today we will discuss the subject Science of Standard 6. Here chapter number 3 is all about separation of substances it's a part of chemistry. Okay. Now in this chapter, first of all we discuss methods of separation. Basically there is 8 methods of separation are there. First is the tracing, then winnowing, hand picking, sieving, then sedimentation and decantation, filtration, evaporation and condensation. In this first video, we discuss the first 4 methods. Okay.
So here our first method is a threshing. Grains or seeds of plants such as rice and wheat serve as a source of food. The flour that is used for making chapatis is made up of wheat grains that we all know. After this crop have been harvested or caught, the grains need to be separate from the stalks. Here the stalks means the dry stems that here you can able to see in this picture. Now what is threshing? So this is the important definition of threshing, that the process of beating harvested crop to separate the grains from the stalks. Okay. Again I repeat, the process of beating the harvested crop. So this is the hard surface. So this lady is beating this crop on the hard surface. Okay. So harvested crop to separate the grains from the stalks. Here stalks means the dry stem is called threshing. Okay. It is done manually. So two types. First of all by manually, or other is with the help of machine. First of all, manual threshing is done by holding a pile of crop and beating it into the rock or hard surface. This loosens and separates from the grain from the stalk. Sometimes threshing is also done by crushing the harvested straw using the bullocks. Next, threshing is also done with the help of machine such as a combine harvester. You can see in this figure that this is a combine harvester. Why it is called combine harvester? Because it is doing more than 2 to 3 things at one time. For example, a combine harvester reaps, threshes and also clean the crops in a one operation. That's why it is known as a combine harvester. Threshed grain may still contain sheet covering and tiny pieces of leaves or stem. It is collectively known as a chaff. Okay. These are separated by our next method, which is winnowing. Okay. Now our second method is winnowing. The method used to separate chaff from the grain by wind or blowing air is called winnowing. Okay. The mixture of chaff and grain is taken in a winnowing basket that you can see in this figure. This is the winnowing basket. Here you can see the chaff means the seed covers. Okay. The farmers stand at the higher level and let the mixture fall to the ground. The grain being heavier fall almost vertically, whereas the lighter chaff, which is a seed coat, is carried away by the wind and form a separate heap. You can see the heap over here, away from the grains. The separated chaff is used as fodder for cattle, and the direction of wind plays an important role in the process of winnowing. Understand? Third method is a hand picking. Our mother usually use this method to separate the unwanted thing from rice or wheat. Okay. Rice, wheat, pulses, etc. that we buy from the market may contain impurities, that is unwanted or the harmful particles, in the form of small stone, unwanted grain, etc. Often these impurities look very different from the food item and can be spotted easily. The method of separation in such a case is a hand picking. You can easily able to see it, that you can remove the small stone from the rice. So direct with the help of hand picking method you can separate it. This method prefer when first the quantity of mixture is very small. Second, the unwanted substance is present in the smaller quantity. And third one is the size, shape and color of the unwanted substance is different from that of a useful one. For example, you cannot separate the salt and rice mixture. Okay. Now, the fourth method of separation is a sieving. If the components of the mixture are different size, they can be separated by sieving. The smaller component passes through the pores of the sieves. Here the pore means the small holes, whereas the larger component, stone or a husk, is left behind in it. This method is used in some homes to separate the wheat brains, the bigger particle of wheat, okay, from the flour. However, sieving wheat flour is not advisable, as the wheat bran which is removed during the sieving is very much rich in nutrient. Again student, this question is important, that why the sieving wheat flour is not advisable. Why? Because it is very rich in nutrient and also rich in the source of fiber, which is dietary fiber, or you can also call it roughage. It is better to remove visible impurity by hand picking. The process of sieving is also used to separate the pebbles and stone from the sand at construction. You might see construction site. The stones and pebbles present in the mixtures remain in the sieves and the fine sand particle pass through the hole of the sieve. Okay. Now let's revise all four methods that we had discussed. Okay.
Separation of substance. We all must have observed in our daily life that we need to separate substances from mixtures of two or more substances. For example, tiny impurities are removed from rice before being cooked. What is the need for separation of substances? Substances need to be separated from each other to remove impurities or to get two or more useful products. In this experiment, we will learn about the various techniques of separation of substances. There are various methods for separating substances, such as hand picking, threshing, winnowing, sieving. Let's begin with hand picking. Hand picking is a technique for separating impurities or substances which are a bit large in size and distinct in color, so that it can be easily picked from hand. For example, impurities like stones and husk are removed from rice before cooking. Let's get down to the next one. Threshing. This method of separating is generally used by farmers to separate grains from stalks. In threshing, farmers basically beat the dry stalks to shake off the dried grains. Third is winnowing. The process of separation of lighter and heavier particles from the mixture by wind or blowing air is called winnowing. The farmers use this technique to separate husk from grains. Sieving. Sieving is used to separate substances that are of different sizes. In this method, a sieve is used. The smaller components of the mixture can pass through the pores of the sieve, whereas bigger components of the mixture are retained by the sieve.